Welcome, fellow Vikings, and thank you for tuning in to Northlore, a channel where we explore the dynamics of the frostbitten world of Northgard. Today, we will explore upon the resource of wood in Northgard. Wood is the resource that is most commonly used to develop buildings in your settlement and to warm your growing population. Let's begin by looking at how to attain wood. We will start by looking at the only common way to produce wood. The woodcutter is the main source of wood production, and it is available from the beginning of your adventure by constructing a woodcutter's lodge. Woodcutters assigned to the lodge will produce the same amount of wood regardless of the season. A woodcutter's lodge can be built in any land area tile, but production can be slightly increased if a hut is located in a forest tile. Since there are no other common ways of producing wood, it is common practice to attempt to have 2 operating woodcutter huts built and occupied by the first winter. Now that we have covered the common ways of continuously producing wood, let's discuss some of the occasional ways of gathering. These ways are considered occasional because they may occur seldomly. Shipwrecks can be found on a scouted shoreline area. When the area containing a shipwreck is colonized, a scout must be assigned to explore the wreckage in order to produce a large amount of wood. A single shipwreck can only be examined once for its reward. As your colony begins to grow, you may find yourself no longer needing certain buildings previously built. Buildings can be destroyed in order to preserve crowns needed for a building upkeep, and to clear room in an area for another building to be built. It may not be much, but destroying a building offers a small amount of wood from salvaging. This also applies for captured buildings in enemy territories that you choose to attack and colonize. If you have no use for the captured buildings, you can destroy them for the wood. The Miracle Four tribe can be found while exploring. If you choose to defeat their tribe entirely, you can earn a large amount of wood. Keep in mind that if they randomly attack your clan, they will steal your earned wood. The Altar of Kings takes a hefty amount of resources to construct. Once obtained, it will continue to produce wood as well as other benefits. A marketplace is another way to gain a large amount of wood for a price. Keep in mind that the wood to purchase is based upon availability, so purchases can cost a lot up front, or resources may not be available at all. Now that we have a better understanding of how to gather wood, let's look at what it will be used for. First, let's look into the common uses for wood that will occur often. Your population will continuously consume wood to keep warm. As your population increases, so does the rate of consumption. The rate of wood usage is increased in the winter and in blizzard conditions. Buildings require a one-time amount of wood in order to be constructed. Wood is also required in order to upgrade buildings. With the common uses for wood covered, let's finish by talking about the occasional purposes. This cost category can be considered occasional because they have a small occurrence rate, or they are dependent upon operating choices. Buildings may require wood for repairs due to multiple occurrences. Repairs can be initiated on damaged structures by assigning a villager to it. If buildings are in need of repair, they will display a red indicator that will slowly decrease over time. If the meter has emptied due to lack of repairs, the building will be destroyed. If an earthquake occurs, random buildings in your settlement will become damaged and will require repairs. A Kraken attack will damage longship docks unless raids are stopped before and during the event. Keep in mind that the attack will last for 3 months. Generally, buildings require an upkeep cost of crowns in order to remain structurally sound. If your overall crown resources drops to 0, random buildings will begin to become damaged over time, requiring repairs. And finally, buildings may need repairs from decolonization efforts. If you decide to attack an area colonized by another clan, take control of the area, and colonize it for yourself, any previously built buildings in this area will become under your control, but will require repairs. Damages can also occur from enemy attacks. Even if you are able to fend off an enemy attack, your defense towers may become damaged in the battle. Kobolds are a faction of creatures that can be found in Northgard. They are willing to receive wood in trading. Having a good relation with them in trade will prevent them from attacking your clan. Well, fellow Vikings, that about covers the basics of how wood is earned and used throughout your journeys in Northgard. I hope this knowledge has been useful to those who are new to the land. Please feel free to comment about anything that may have been overlooked that may be helpful to fellow Vikings. So again, until next time, may your swords remain sharp, your people forever prosperous, and your mugs of ale forever filling. Skull.